Hey everyone, it's Amy, and today we are packing the nail room. So remember how not too long ago I reorganized my shelves, I hung a new one up, I did a whole video on it. I'll leave a link in the description box down below if you missed it. Well, we're moving, so super excited. We're buying a house, but now I have to tear down my nail studio once again. I filmed this once before. If I can find the link for it, I'll link that video down below as well. But we are packing the nail room, so I want to take you on the journey of packing this and kind of how I pack it. So it is a mess up in here, but I want to start out with Light Elegance. I feel like that'll be the easiest because they're closed little pots, not as heavy as the bottles, I feel like. So let's go ahead and dive in. Okay, so let me show you my Light Elegance, which they are very unorganized. I was gonna start organizing them, but I guess it'll have to wait for the new house in the new nail room. But I have these top two drawers in my desk that have Light Elegance, and these were the ones I believe that I had not got around to re-swatching, because I have a lot of these were my old swatches and I am re-swatching them into this version. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just throw away my old swatches. There's no point in me holding on to them. I am just going to have to later on, while I'm unpacking, figure out what's been swatched and what hasn't, but that'll be a separate video for you guys. So I have all of these up here, and then in my rainbow drawers here I have, so these are the ones I've already re-swatched, so those are the color wheels on there. More down here, and then those two drawers in there. So I'm not going to organize them while I pack or any of that. I am just going to put them in the box. It'll be a project for another day, but I got this box I think I'm going to use for Light Elegance. Okay, I'm so happy that these fit perfectly in this box. So meant to be, this is gonna be my Light Elegance box. This box is pretty tall, but I think I'm gonna be okay stacking them since they are in the jars, and I feel like they're not too heavy. It's like all the nail polish, like Madam Glam type bottles, nail polish bottles, those are harder to pack, but I think this will be perfect. I can stack them up, fill this box up. I'm hoping it fits my whole collection, but we'll see. I am tightening them as I go to try to avoid as much leaking as possible. The last time I moved, they still leaked everywhere, but it is what it is. I don't know, these old gel pots, they just leak so bad, and the glitters too leak so bad. So I am tightening them as I'm putting them in, and if they're super goopy, I am wiping them down. I have paper towel with alcohol on them. But like this one's still a little dirty. I'm not gonna super clean them up because they're probably gonna leak while we move, so I will fully clean them when I do my reorganizing and unboxing these. But for now, tightening them as best I can, wiping down at the super goopy ones, and then putting them in the box. We'll deal with them later, but let's continue. Okay, so the box is now filled to the brim. My whole collection did not fit in this. I got most of it in there, actually all but two of these older formulas fit in here. So all that I have left are the newer collections, which I don't have too many of those, and then the buttercreams. So we are in good shape. I'm gonna seal this box up and get a new box so that way we can finish packing Light Elegance. Okay, I filled this box as much as I could with like all my potted gels. So I put the rest of Light Elegance in there. I had all my Madam Glam gel paints. My Beamy leaf gels are in here. My Madam Glam builders, my Young Nails builders. I have an Opry builder. And then I had some extra room that my clear jelly stamper fit in here. And I try to make sure that they were tight in there so that way these don't move around too much. And then I packed kind of the corners with what I could. So I think that's all that's fitting in this box. So I'm gonna taper up. I found this small box. It's not too tall, but these get heavy, so I do recommend using smaller boxes to kind of fill them up. There's no way I could fill up one of those bigger boxes that I did with the Light Elegance with these, because one, they don't really stack too well, and two, they get super heavy. So this is usually how I pack these ones. So let's get started. Okay, this box is full and it does have a little bit of room here on the top. So what I like to do with that is put in my swatch sticks or anything else that's kind of flat. Like I could stick nail foil box. Well, it doesn't quite fit, but something like that, something light and something flat. Again, these are kind of like perfect to add right on the top. Here's our next box. This one's a little taller, so in this box I'll definitely be able to put things like nail foils, files, stuff like that on top. Okay, so I was able to fit 2 rows of nail foil boxes. They fit perfectly up top here, so super happy with how that one packed up. So I packed a couple more boxes off camera. Let me show you what the state of the nail room is looking like. We do have, besides those few, we do have empty shelves all the way across. And then I did have like the same rack up here that is packed. Here is my bigger box. I'm putting like my racks. I have my Barbicide jar, my alcohol jar, and these drawers are about empty. These are just swatch sticks that I'm gonna throw away. I think all these swatch sticks are good to throw away. drawer still has some stuff in it. I put like all my potted jars away, so this is just kind of other supplies. This only has gloves in it, so I'm actually gonna toss that in that box. Then this over here, I do have still my nail supplies up here. I still have to do stamping. I have a clear drawer. I have rhinestones, miscellaneous nail art, clear drawer. I did not know there was Light Elegance in this drawer. Wow. I guess I'm not done with Light Elegance. Look, there's more foils in here. Wow. Okay. Guess I have more of that to do. This is more swatch sticks and stuff like that. More supplies, mostly stamping. Those are to be thrown away. And that one's clear. So, still have some work to do, but I got, I would say about 90% of the nail polish packed. So I just have that rack there, I have some down there, and then these few, and then apparently that drawer full of Light Elegance. But that's gonna be a wrap on today. So I will see you another day to finish packing the nail salon. Okay, so we are back at day 2, packing up the nail room. Technically this is day 3. I've been in here getting stuff up. So I got this shelf, these 2 shelves all cleared. My nail racks are completely cleared. Most of the drawers are clear. I got a little bit of stuff left, and then what's left on my desk. Everything else, this has been cleared out. I got my big box with my barbicide. I put my shelves in here, my alcohol in this box. So not too much left. Gotta take these off the wall and then finish packing some of this desk stuff. So let's go. Okay, I have everything's packed, everything's off the walls. We are ready to go and move. So now the nail room is empty. So I'll show a before. And then an after right now. But that is it. I have everything packed up. So goodbye, old nail room, and I'll see you in the new nail room.